Berry Farms has been a part of South Carolina for more than a century. From generation to generation, this farm has helped to feed not just the Palmetto State, but the entire nation.
Yeah, this is the gate leading to the farm.
With a turn of a key, Len Berry leading the way into Berry Farm in Orangeburg County, South Carolina. This nearly 100-acre farm has been in his family for generations.
Great-grandfather, grandfather, grandmother, all of them. This place been here long before my time.
We're talking more than 100 years.
It hasn't been an easy task, but it's been a task that we were focused on, and we had resilience, and we had family and faith.
Berry says they plant and harvest corn, soybeans, and hay. The farm is also loaded with livestock. The family raises hundreds of goats, dozens of hogs, and plenty of cattle. Berry says this farm is literally feeding America.
These calves here, they'll end up in the grocery store. They'll end up on somebody's plate. We call it from farm to table. It leaves the farm, and eventually it's going to end up on the table. And that's what we're doing, and we're proud of that. And we've been doing it for 100 years now.
Berry says he learned so much from his father, who recently celebrated a major birthday.
That was a blessing from God. Turned 95 years old and still keep the farm going. That was God's grace and mercy.
His father tells me he was born on this farm in 1930, and since then he's been putting his hand to the plow.
A cow-calf operation, and that's what we call it. It's an operation called cow-calf.
But now it's time for the next generation of black farmers like his son to lead.
Really, my dad's 95, and he can't do what he used to do, but he still have a love for it, and he want to see it continue to the next generation. And so I'm the next generation, which I'm hoping that someone behind me will take over also.
Berry left Orangeburg years ago and moved to Tennessee to work for the government. He says he farmed there and learned about animal genetics.
I did some formal training in the cattle business, and I was a former president of the Tennessee Valley Cattle Association, and we study what's called EPDs of an animal, and that's tell you what to expectancy of that animal. And so what we do, the EPDs is predict how the animal gonna grow, how they're gonna behave.
After years of being away from home, Berry says it was time to bring his newfound expertise home and help take his family farm to the next level. You were raised on the farm, then
Yes.
you moved away. You're back in South Carolina. Was it worth it to come back?
Yes, there's no place like home. This city, you always can go home, and I really enjoy coming back. You know, I had a lot of thoughts about coming back, but I have really enjoyed being back in South Carolina, especially back to the farm.
Berry says farmers like him are making sure Americans are getting quality food.
For example, here, these cows, they were born and raised here. We don't know, if you go to the store, you're not sure where your meat is coming from. You don't know if it came from China or some other country, or you don't know how it was raised and how it was processed. But here, when you buy from us or buy locally, these calves, you know the whole history of them.
Berry says he's happy he and his family have been part of the fabric of America.
We are farmers, we're producing, we're feeding America. And without the farm, you know, the next generation of us feeding, you know, we won't have nothing to eat. And so that's why people leave the city, leave the farm, go to the city, but there's somebody got to stay to the farm. Someone got to feed the people. And that's what we're doing.
And they plan to keep it going for another generation. In Orangeburg County, South Carolina, for Amazing America 250, I'm Friendly Clairvaux.